Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out with me today. I'm excited to dive into this film, even though I know that this is probably going to be one of those films that just punches me in the gut because I have a soft spot for the military. And you guys said that this is a film that's based off some events that happened during the Vietnam War. My grandfather was a sergeant in the 60s, so I'm excited to watch it and I'm glad you guys are here with me. But if you want to help me out, you can like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notification bell, and if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's kick back and let's watch this movie.
These are the true events of November 1965, and a tribute to the young men of the People's Army of Vietnam who died by our hand in that place. To tell this story, I must start at the beginning. Maybe in June of 1954, when French group Mobile 100 moved into the same Central Highlands of Vietnam, where we would go 11 years later.
Vous voyez quelque chose? Rien, mon capitaine. Putain de pays.
Chúng ta có bắt giữ tù binh không?
Giết sạch bọn chúng,
So no
để không cho chúng ta đi nữa.
prisoners. He said kill them all so they'll stop coming. And that's where he said that was the beginning of all of this.
Was all that he could see. Was all that he could see.
How many kids are in the back seat? I'm just counting the hours of sleep they've lost. Can't imagine what it's like to have to move all those kids from base to base.
How much you know about our new colonel? He was in Korea? He's not one of those academic pussies, is he?
Look at all those books. So he's very smart. This is that battle we just saw.
No, he's not. No wonder you can't fly. You can't see it.
I believe you're out.
How quickly they straightened up. Goodness!
Pilot? Too tall, sir.
I can see that.
I speak to Minnick Randall.
Sure.
He already had it in his pocket.
Relation to my comrades in arms, sir.
Well, I got a problem, snake shit.
I've been called a lot of things, Colonel, never a solution.
What is that man in? It's bothering me. He's in something that I've seen. Not Mel, the other guy.
How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is?
Pleasant man. Pleasant man. Had his face twisted up from the beginning. He's so intimidating.
At ease, gentlemen. Welcome to the new cavalry. We will ride into battle, and this will be our horse.
I just noticed who that one guy is. A little bit of Marvel snuck in on this film.
You don't have to catch it. You don't have to feed it. But I can assure you that neither the new technology nor your status as officers will keep you above the danger. Sergeant Major Plumley and I come from the paratroopers, where the officer is always plus one more in Korea. Now, I hope you gentlemen like training, because me and the Sergeant Major, we love it.
His sick grin when he said that. Let you know he was gonna make it hard.
Let's go. All right. Your officer's dead. What do you do?
And you teach your job to the men below you in rank. We'll be landing under fire, gentlemen. Men will die.
It's so hardcore at work, and then look what he comes home to.
No?
No.
Come on, I'll stand with you.
Give me that beer. No.
Name of the Father,
Oh my
and of the Son, and of the
goodness,
Holy
this is
Ghost.
sweet.
Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy... Cecile, I don't hear you praying, honey.
I don't want to be Catholic. I want to be a Methodist like Mom.
Oh!
You do? And why is that, honey?
So I can play whatever I want.
God just made you hard-headed. I tell you what, you wanna pray and thank God for our family? Hail Mary, full of grace. Blessed art thou among women.
The little feet in the military boots is so sweet. I love that that little baby is already like, I want to choose my own denomination. He always trips.
What are you, a weatherman?
Why? Why does he continue to talk to that man every morning? And it's funny because he stumbles before he says something to him every time.
The point here is that they fought as a family. Take care of your men. Teach them to take care of each other. Because when this starts, each other is all we're going to have.
It's like a lesson in brotherhood.
Did you tune that in? Well, that's fine. You're my radio operator. No, you'll be fine. You'll work it out.
Any of you some calls me Grandpa, I'll kill you.
He said about that little piece of the lesson. Don't try it. He's so pleasant. He might be one of the most abrasive characters I've seen. And I know that's Sam Elliott, and I'm trying to think of what all I've seen Sam Elliott in.
Godbolt, take your boots off. Everybody, take your boots off. Everybody. Socks, too.
Oh!
Fly. Keep your feet dusted with powder. Everybody check each other's feet like Godbolt and me.
Now, that young man's a leader.
That big strong one there, he wants to win medals.
He's eager.
He's eager. I love how they can just spot so much because they've been in the military so long.
Honey, they mean white people only. That's awful.
Oh.
Your husband to say that his laundry's not good enough when he could die for...
That's right, honey.
But I know what my husband's fighting for, and that's why I can smile. And anybody who doesn't respect that can keep his goddamn washing machine, because my baby's clothes are going to be clean.
Damn! Oh, I love her. And I loved how the other lady didn't understand, and the moment she understood, she was, like, outraged by it. Like, it didn't make sense.
My water just broke. Oh, okay. We're all calm.
How are some of them giggling? I'd be freaking out.
Hattie's A's. I heard one of my new lieutenants just... How's your wife?
Oh, she's okay. So is my daughter.
They had a girl.
Good question. Being a soldier and a father.
Being good at the one makes me better at the other?
I don't know, sir. Between college and here, Barbara and I spent a year in Africa.
He looks like Neo. Now I need to go look at the cast list.
I know God has a plan. I just hope it's to help protect orphans, not make any.
Come on, let's go ask him. Our Father in heaven, before we go into battle, we offer our prayers as best we can. You watch over the young men like Jack Gagan. You use me as your instrument in this awful hell of war to watch over them.
No.
Especially if there are men like this one beside me, deserving of a future in your blessing and goodwill. Amen.
It's incredible how he's able to keep this lightness about him, knowing what he's walking into.
Ignore their heathen prayers and help us blow those little bastards straight to hell.
Amen again. I love how he's able to keep this calm presence about himself, knowing what he's walking into. Like he says, some of us will die. And he's like almost soothing the other the soldiers that he's leading in. He's soothing them. He's letting them know the reality, but he's trying to soothe their nerves. So he's an interesting character for sure.
It's something that shouldn't happen, but it does. Some people, another country or any country, try to take the lives of other people. Soldiers like your daddy have to, it's my job to go over there and stop.
Can I try to take your life away, Daddy?
Oh, sweetie. Oh.
Well, yes, Cecile, you're going to try, but I'm not going to let him. Okay?
Oh. Imagine having to explain something like that to your baby that little. And then they ask you if someone's going to take you alive.
Can't sleep?
Men are so young, and now they sent me a new crop even greener. When I look at them, I see our boys.
Well, then you're just the man to lead them.
Yes.
I never noticed how young every man in the group was, honestly, but now that I think about it, yeah, they are very young.
By force of arms. Commanding General Westmoreland, I have today ordered to Vietnam the Air Mobile Division from 75,000 to...
Oh, their faces.
Get out your best dresses, ladies. You're gonna want to celebrate.
Their faces were all so somber. And then she says, basically, get ready. They're going to want to celebrate this. Knowing it doesn't feel like a celebration.
The president mentioned a state of emergency.
No, he didn't.
It means our enlistments won't be extended. against an enemy with 20 years of combat experience on his ground. And right before the Army sends us into the fight, the most experienced third, including the officers.
I don't like it any better than you do, Hal.
Yikes. That's a terrible situation.
1st Battalion of the 7th Cavalry.
The 7th. Same regiment as Custer. Yes, sir.
I know that he's able to keep this calm air about him for everyone else, but when he's like in his moments alone, you can see that he's worried. And now look what he's learning from. He's studying so many different battles, almost massacres.
We got a captain from the Ukraine, another from Puerto Rico, Jews and Gentiles, all Americans. Now here in the States, but for you and me now, we're moving into the valley of the shadow of death.
The Valley of the Shadow of Death.
And I'll be the last to step off, and I will leave no one behind. Dead or alive, we will all come home together. So help me God.
That was such an intense speech, but it was full of compassion and unity. So it was beautiful, and it was real. He's definitely not one to sugarcoat. He's realistic about the situation, but he still finds a way to add hope. And I believe him. I believe he'll be the first one to step foot on and the last one to step foot off. Because he's honorable. Brand new baby. It's like all of them kissing their families goodbye. I can't imagine how hard that would be. There's just so much uncertainty in their return. This scene of him walking away from this beautiful home in this beautiful little neighborhood, walking away from that and what he's walking into, war. I'm with her. I would want to have been woken up to tell him bye, but I see why he didn't. You see how he instantly pulls it together when someone walks up. And all these men said goodbye to a lot this morning. Central Highlands, South Vietnam, 1965.
Al. Sir. Last night the enemy hit our camp at Plymay. The enemy forces withdrew toward this mountain near the Cambodian border.
Sergeant Major?
395, sir.
What do you estimate the enemy strength?
We have no idea. Find the enemy and kill him.
So he has no idea what the other numbers are that they're walking into.
Mountains. Naturally, we chase them, of course. They smell like an ambush to you?
They get close enough to kill us, we'll be close enough to kill them.
And he said it already feels like an ambush.
First 60 men on the ground will be there a half hour alone.
If time comes I need one, sir, there'll be plenty of them lying on the ground.
Let's go do what we came here to do.
It's like they're already walking into this blind. He said they want us to chase them. And the first 60 are going to be on the ground alone by themselves for 30 minutes, I think he said.
Where have gone?
Can't imagine the feeling in your stomach going into something like this.
Nicole Colgren. Only be
They were all cheering for him when they could see it, but they got super somber once they pulled away.
Those of North Vietnam and those of America never met each other in a major battle.
So this was the first major battle between them all. Oh, underground tunnels. My father was in the army as well, and he said jumping out of the helicopter for the first time was one of the most scared he'd ever been. I can't imagine. But they're landing and getting out. But into instant warfare as soon as they hit the ground. That's probably just as horrifying as parachuting. Instantly landing into this. he's noticed something. And they're in enemy territory. They have no clue.
First platoon, let's move.
I'm nervous because we know they're in the right place. We saw that they're all underground. And that man said, get them ready. And we don't know how many that they have.
It's a scout!
He's chasing. He said, don't chase. Well, he said that they want you to chase.
Come on!
Captain, I want you to keep...
Is that the man that they said was eager?
Hey, I got something here. I got a boy.
He say he deserted.
Bullshit, he's a lookout.
Ask him where his friends are.
He say this is base camp of whole division.
They landed at the base camp.
No!
That mountain.
They landed at a base camp of 4,000 men.
One kill American very badly.
Tell all the patrols to hold their position.
They're running back to base camp. That's where he's running.
You, take the radio!
Oh my gosh. Look, we're just like, have no clue where it's coming from.
Net call, this is Trojan 2.
There's so many. This group is isolated now. Why would they land us here?
Your ammo! Everybody check ammo!
They're not walking out of this. There's way too many.
We'll make a run!
Blood on the camera lens. This angle is crazy. How they make you feel like you're in the grass with them. (1:15 p.m.)
What's happening with those patrols? Come on, this is Trojan 2, come in, over! Come down! Understand the situation?
He's standing up like nothing's happening. And then goes back to talking.
Alert friendly, we have a hot LZ!
And they said when they had the man for a minute that they've been waiting to get Americans. They just haven't found any yet. And here we just landed right there.
Gotta go! We're out of here.
All right, I got you.
I don't let him get the signals, Coach.
Roger that, sir. Roger that.
I'm glad I could die for my country.
He's so young. We just watched his life slip away from him. He's gone. The visual of him shutting his eyes with his hands all covered in blood.
I need artillery to these coordinates. Copy, we are cut off.
We're in such a bad situation.
They're right on top of us, sir!
They're right on top of him. It's accurate and continuous. They want to get rid of the route of supply and escape. So they're going after the landing zones. That's horrible. What are we gonna do? And they're just coming out of the mountain.
We'll be jumping! We will not touch down!
So they can't even touch the ground now. They just have to jump.
I want you to reinforce Alpha Company there! Just now!
And it's crazy because we have the other side. He's underground calling the shots and the moves. And he's up here on the ground. As soon as people are landing, telling them where to go. It's just like they don't even have a moment to take a breath. It's constant warfare.
That creek bed is vital. Vital. Do not let them flank.
So he knew where that the creek bed was going to be vital. It's because of all the studying he did before this. All the books he read. The battles that he read about are coming into play.
Keep trying to raise those medevac boys.
I feel like the constant sound of the gunshots is making my heart race.
Charlie, come here. Immediate close air support. I need you to burn them out on Hilltop. Go.
As soon as they got the command, look how quickly they went and did it. Yikes. Wow. So we're dropping off another group, and I think, does that mean they are still 30 minutes apart? We know they want to attack the supply. No. You see the bodies just hanging from the helicopter.
Bring me the wounded! Like a stretch out along the line!
His hand.
They get into that LZ, we've all had it. But we'll give them hell!
When he asked him to hold, he said, we'll give him hell. Like, we'll give it our best shot.
You copy that, Too Tall? Cover that snake.
Some of those men didn't even get off the copter before they were shot.
I call losing a load of draftees a bad week. He's got a whole platoon lost. They're not lost. They're only cut off and surrounded.
They're not lost. They're only cut off and surrounded. That sounds pretty terrible. Cut off and surrounded.
LZ, right over there! Oh!
What is the strategy of blowing the trees down?
Randall, we've blown a new LZ! And when you come in from the east! Out!
They're going to have to rely heavily on what we can do from the air now, too, since the supply of men to the ground is cut off.
It's you! Saigon wants to debrief you! That doesn't make any sense!
That doesn't make any sense. They want to just pull him out. He said he's hurt worse. He got off. Wow. That's honorable. Oh, no. No. Oh. Look at the bullet shells just flying. This is horrible.
Doc, it's out of water.
It's 3:34 now.
Butcher that, Sarge! How we doing, Doc?
They're still just coming. They're all just, wow, they're completely surrounded. What was that? What was that? I thought it was a grenade that he threw. That wasn't a grenade, was it? What is that? Oh my gosh, I know, that's horrible. What is it? He was trying to cut it off. Oh my gosh.
Ernie, you hit too? You hit? No, I'm okay. Our guys are gonna come for us, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think he knew, he just looked like he was lying to him.
Plug his wound.
Because I don't know if they're coming for him.
Detonate out!
Right out in the open.
Platoon cut off out there! Carry on!
They had like a few steps in.
Hey, good luck to you. Hey, you got enough room for one more? If you're crazy enough, get in!
He volunteered. It's like they might not even make it off the helicopter.
Enemy soldiers! They're moving into position to attack! Here we go!
If all those lights were enemy soldiers, there's so many more coming.
You boys have done a hell of a job today, Snake!
They have done a great job.
Who the hell are you?
I'm a reporter, sir.
Well, we've been flat to the board since last night. We're greatly out.
You got more enemy coming too, sir. It's a whole chain of lights coming down the mountain on the way in.
Well, I can't guarantee your safety. Where are you from, son?
From Imperial, Texas, sir.
He's a reporter.
You see those lights coming down the trails on the mountain? Want it right?
He's from Texas. He volunteered to come here.
6569.
Look at they're covered in blood. There's body bags. They have to rinse the blood out of the helicopter.
You led my men into a hot LZ. No, don't you play hot shot with me. If you ever do it again, I'm gonna have you busted! Got the balls to face me, but not the balls to face the enemy!
Not the time to talk to him like that. Not after what he's been through today.
That's right. Quite a day, huh? Tomorrow will be worse. If they make it to tomorrow.
If they make it till tomorrow.
Ronnie, it's pitch black. I can't see anything.
They have to make it till tomorrow, and then tomorrow it's going to be even worse than today. Oh my gosh! With that little bit of light, did you see how many just popped up and we didn't see them before?
Bravo, A-Target!
Save your ammo. Because there's no more supply.
It's pitch black out here. I don't want to shoot any of our own.
And is he from Remember the Titans?
You're gonna make it. Come get you in the morning.
So you're alone for tonight.
Oh.
You're alone. 223 The Ridge. You can just see bodies. The day was horrible. We lost Agent Coulson, too. Can't imagine what it'd be like to try to make it through the night.
We gave them more than they gave us today. Keep it up. You keep at it. Keep doing what you do.
And look, he's walking around checking on everybody, offering reassurance.
I know that, Jack. Keep it up, son. We're surrounded, but we're holding on, sir. Sir, I need a confirmed count of our dead and wounded.
Here they come.
Captain Edwards.
There's 6 Alpha. I need to eliminate.
Gosh, they come in so deep. Meanwhile, at home. Somebody just got the news.
Kathy? Kathy?
Kathy? McCabe delivers a telegram. The Secretary of the Army.
Oh, poor woman. And it could happen to any one of them. She said it just arrived in a cab. Imagine seeing a cab outside.
There's more? Colonel Moore's wife?
Yes.
I need help finding an address.
Oh, gosh.
Look at this.
Jackass! Do you know what you just did to me?
I don't like this job, ma'am.
He didn't know.
I'm just trying to do it.
He didn't think about how it was
Wait.
going to affect her.
Wait. I'll take it to her. Tell the cab company if there are any others.
And she'll deliver the news.
No chaplains or counselors, cab drivers? The Army
Yeah.
wasn't ready.
Cab drivers. And the cab drivers don't want to do it, too.
Thanks. Who's it for?
She was proud of her man now. She loved him. It's like we see the war that's happening out there, but then back at home, like the families. What it's like for them to lose that person that's almost just a body out there.
Your husband did. They all knew this could happen. So did we.
Look at how many more is at our doorstep to deliver. 3? Oh, it's way more than 3.
I'll take care of this. We'll do one at a time.
I love that the friend is going to go with her.
Do you think there'll be more telegrams tomorrow? If there are, come and get me.
His wife is a strong woman. What both of those women did today was sweet because at least it was somebody a little more personal than a taxi driver. Were there just not enough chaplains or, you know, was it that bad that they had to resort to getting taxi drivers to deliver them?
2 of my great-granddaddies were soldiers. Each of them lost a leg in the Civil War. They met in a shoe store in Galveston.
They both lost a leg and met at a shoe store in Galveston.
They get together and pick out a brand new pair of shoes and they do them.
You are shitting me.
That's so funny. They would share a pair of shoes.
Daughter went had a son. My grandparents.
Aww.
Having the same shoe size.
I don't know.
That's a cute story. It's not cute, but it's funny. It's sweet in a way.
I didn't think I could stop a war. Just thought maybe I might try and understand one. Maybe help folks back home understand. Shooting a camera than I could shooting a rifle.
Yeah, I actually loved his story and his reasoning behind it.
rất can đảm và táo bạo. Bắn rất là chính xác. Chúng ta phải áp sát đến gần để cho pháo binh của chúng. Tôi muốn tất cả các đồng chí. Các đồng chí hiểu không?
They're gonna get so close that we can't have help from anybody in the air. That's unfortunate because it's been super helpful. They're right on you. So close that we're going hand to hand at points. It's brutal.
Tôi xin tưởng nhớ các đồng chí đã anh dũng hy sinh chiến đấu khốc liệt này.
The creek bed.
Colonel, sir. Mesdames.
Better get back.
He said nothing's wrong, but there's nothing wrong. There's never any peace and quiet out there.
Fire 3 rounds and anything looks suspicious to him.
There. They were hiding. They put that grass on their helmets.
Go, Willie, come on, let's go!
Man. I hope he makes it up there with him. No. He just had a baby.
As soon as it can be accomplished. It's getting pretty sporty down here, sir.
Thought he was distracted, turned around, and he was just like still on the phone, still having his conversation. He saved his life just now.
Can't take no pictures lying down there, Sonny.
Not in bed, sir.
Ain't no such thing today, boy.
Not today. There's blood all over the gun.
Those mortars firing. What's the problem here? Come on, Willie, wait.
He just peed on it. So do you have to have water, liquid to operate those?
Prepare to defend yourselves.
They use whistles a lot. We have no more space. They're just gonna keep coming, and we're reduced down to this small little area.
Chúc mừng chúng ta đã đánh tan được bọn Mỹ.
They're already counting it as a win.
They cannot take out our friendlies. Bravo 6, say again. They need to mark the lines right now. We have no line.
There are no lines.
Hastings! Broken arrow! Broken arrow!
Broken arrow.
Broken arrow!
What does broken arrow mean?
Confirm, broken arrow.
There's no hiding it now.
Hiding what?
1,000 feet from 7 to 35,000, advancing north on our position.
Wow.
2507.
My goodness.
050.
Another one. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh. He was just talking to this guy.
You hear me? It's Joe Galloway.
Oh, his screams. Like he's in pure agony.
We gotta get him to the landing zone. Grab his leg.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Now, get him on that chopper, okay?
I'm still really caught up on that. When he tried to grip his legs. And they're putting people out. Oh my gosh. All these photos. Oh, it's just the loss, the brutality. That it puts a face to the men, to the numbers.
Tornado!
But what did that man mean when he said there's no hiding it now?
You guys still here?
They are. They're just buried. At this point, it feels very real that none of them might not make it home.
That's a nice day, Sergeant Savage.
Boys, just get him up! Get him out!
That cheerful boy that we saw that at the beginning of the film just had his world rocked. And it's never going to be the same.
What idiot would keep ordering that in the middle of a goddamn battle? And I object to this order to return to Saigon. Now, I will not leave my men. Is that clear? Out.
They keep trying to get him out, but not anyone else. Well, I mean, not offering for everyone else to come out with him at the same time. He knew exactly who it was because of the bracelet. And she had been helping deliver the letters. Can you imagine what it feels like to have to give it to her?
Julie? Oh, God, Julie, it's yours. No.
He didn't even get to be a daddy, really.
Sir, they're ordering us all out. March reinforcements in.
They don't understand a damn thing, do they? He's waiting up there in a cave, and that's what he wants. The minute he sees live soldiers hopping on a helicopter, he'll be all over us. And he'll get what he wants. Get his massacre.
It'll be everybody. So they can't evacuate.
Requesting permission to rejoin the line, sir.
All right, son.
Carry on, sir.
They're all so young. And he mentioned earlier that it reminds him of his boys. It makes him think of his sons.
I wonder what was going through Custer's mind when he realized he led his men into a slaughter.
Sorry, Custer was a... You ain't.
That's mad deep from him. So deep.
Come dawn, they'll hit us with everything they got. Oh, that's what I'd do if I was him. Sergeant Major, hand out the last of the ammunition.
Yes, sir.
Prepare for the morning. He said at dawn they're going to give us all they've got. And as much as he studied battle, he knows.
Đã anh dũng hy sinh trong trận chiến đấu.
He was right. He's been right every single time about what this man's next move would probably be. Alright, it's dawn. So it's been 3 days straight of constant warfare. This is it. This song that's playing. We're doing some damage though. Oh my goodness. I thought that was going to be the end of him. He has came in clutch so many times.
Many men have gone lay me down.
Wow. This is unexpected. It felt hopeless. Was that trumpet the same one they stole from the French?
What Custer felt, sir.
Ask him. You know, he was not expecting that.
Sergeant Savage! Checking the dead enemies for documents. Translated some of it, mostly personal.
He survived. He wanted to see the realities of war and tell it, be able to tell the story, and he did. And look, here they come just at the end.
You tell them how my troopers died.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I know it's a victory for us, but for him, he lost a lot of people. But they couldn't even tell him what the numbers were, what he was walking into. They just said, do it. He had no clue that there was 4,000 men. And he is the last one to step foot off of the field. Look.
Sẽ trở thành là một cuộc chiến của người Mỹ với kết quả giống nhau trước khi chúng ta đến đó.
We got multiple perspectives of this story.
Lead the men of the 7th Cavalry back into the battle for 235 more days.
Stay gone for 235 more days.
Kids, go to bed.
Isn't there someone at the door?
And she's afraid she's getting a letter. Yay! Can you imagine the relief?
Went to war because their country ordered them to. Fought not for their country or their flag. They fought for each other.
Fought for each other.
I have no words to express to you my sadness. The world is a lesser place without him, and even heaven is improved by his presence there. This, and yet, this knowledge.
He even wrote a letter and sent it to her. Look at the emotion running through him as he writes this.
The night we will always hear the screams. So this is our story. For we were soldiers once.
The names of the men on the 7th Cavalry who died in the valley are remembered on panel 3 east of the Vietnam War Memorial. To the left and right are the names of 58,000 of their brothers in arms. These are their names. That was such a tough movie, but with an ending that shows you how important hope is and brotherhood is and everything that they went through. Just the reality of it all. I can say it's unexpected because it definitely felt like they weren't making it out of that situation. So the way that we saw them come out of it was absolutely incredible. And as always, after you watch films like this, it makes you incredibly grateful for those in service who fight for our freedom. It's like those are the true superheroes. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell. If you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon's in the description. For now, let's go out in this big beautiful world and spread some light and love and maybe make somebody smile. I'll see you guys later.